Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. All are welcome here and all contributions are highly appreciated. We're doing a rune read for the zodiac sign of Earth placement, sun, moon, or rising, or any placement in your chart. We're doing a rune read for the Earth sign placements, okay? And we have Rado, okay? We have the rune symbol Rado, okay? It says travel both in physical terms and those of lifestyle direction, a journey, vacation, relocation, evolution, change of place or setting, seeing a larger perspective. Okay, so Rado is clearly speaking of some sort of lifestyle change. Earth signs, you could be possibly looking to relocate, maybe move into a place that is bigger, a place that is different. You could be someone earth signs who's possibly resided maybe in your childhood neighborhood or wherever you live, you've lived there for a long period of time if it's not where you grew up. And maybe you thought you would be there forever, but you have come to an agreement, whether you are single or you have a family or you're married or in a relationship. Either way, you've come to an agreement that it's time to relocate. You're in an era of your life where you want to experience something different, something more. So I'm seeing someone moving to a location where they have more space. This is something about more space. And so you're relocating, you're changing your lifestyle. You could be someone moving from an apartment into a house, but you could be possibly moving into a gated community, okay, or a suburban area. Someone Okay. Okay. You could be someone who's possibly you're preparing yourself, or you may not be aware. You may think it's just a relocation, but Spirit is saying you're being prepared to relocate into a place that's going to require you to adjust to a new way of being, doing, and existing. I see someone moving into a gated community. You could be moving from an apartment into a larger home. You could be expanding your family, or if you are single, you could just be desiring to live in a particular neighborhood. You could be also looking for somewhere where there's resources and opportunity as well, whether you are a parental figure or not. Okay. So I see someone moving somewhere where it's a very beautiful neighborhood, where the grounds are kept clean. Excuse me, collective. And you may be at the stage where you're just searching and looking. It looks like you're going to be led to this gated community without you even knowing. You're going to be in agreement of it, but your plan and your mindset is, I would like a change. I want to see different surroundings. I would like to move somewhere else. And so while you're searching, it's not like you're planning and you're saying, I'm going to move into a gated community. I'm going to move where, there's more resources. You are just searching. Maybe you're dealing with a real estate. Maybe you're dealing with a realtor, and they're going to maybe show you some properties in a particular area. And you may get approved, and it's going to shock you as well. This is beautiful. It's going to shock you. You may get approved. If this isn't a house, this could be a condo or an apartment. But they're going to show you. I'm seeing someone being shown an area, just being shown random properties. And someone saying, hey, there's something over in so-and-so neighborhood, and someone's eyes get real big, like, really? Well, we might as well look at it. We're right around the corner. And you're like, sure, let's go look at it. And you're shocked. Confirmation. You're shocked, but I see you applying for this condo or this home and getting approved. So this could be something pertaining to maybe it is about your credit score. But whatever it is, favors on your side, you're going to get approved for this housing, this condo, this apartment, whatever it is. This is something new. This is new. The environment is new to you. It comes with a lot of different rules and regulations. It's just much different from where you are moving from. But I see you moving in and adapting pretty fine, doing wonderful. Okay, very excited, very passionate, very proud of yourself, as you should be. Because your expectations was just to relocate. You didn't know you would end up here. How beautiful. How beautiful. Okay, earth signs, your old neighborhood, could have been somewhere that you thought you would never, ever break away from or you would never leave, but you became bored. You became bored with the neighborhood. You became bored with the scenery. I keep hearing somebody say, I want to see something different. I've been here all my life. I want to see something different. And so you made a decision to walk away, even though, you're familiar with your old neighborhood, the neighbors, just about everything like the back of your hand. Each neighbor, you probably know the mail carriers. You probably didn't created some kind of bond with your mail carrier, that kind of energy. A community that is very close knit as well, but you're moving forward and separating yourself. So this could be somewhere that you grew up from, but you're choosing to, you want to see better, you want to see more. Okay. So you are desiring to upgrade your life, earth signs. Okay. But not only are you desiring, the best thing I like about this read, you're taking action towards it, okay? You've been preparing for this day. You've been preparing for this moment. You've been saving your money, and it looks like somebody's got the line of credit because you're getting approved for whatever this housing is. You weren't as optimistic as the realtor was explaining it to you. But I see someone getting approved. Yeah, you've been working very hard, saving your money and preparing for this move, getting rid of old things you don't want, cleaning out the old property. You could also be someone who's selling your old home and moving into a new home that you're going to purchase, that you're going to buy. So you could be selling one property and purchasing another. This could be happening at the same time because I see someone cleaning up, doing a lot of like really taking your time to, there are people who relocate and move and they trash the place that they're leaving. But I see you taking your time and you are very strategically and very neatly making sure that you don't leave a mess, making sure the home is locked up and secure. Yeah, this is a home that you own. The home that you're leaving is a home that you own, and you're going into a new home that you're getting ready to purchase. You could want more resources for your children. That's what it is. And so that's for somebody, not for everybody. You want more resources and opportunity for your children. And maybe you feel by you living in a particular zip code, they will have more access to more opportunity. You felt you had to take the lead, earth signs, and proceed forward. This could have been something that has been discussed and talked about, maybe with the other parental figure of your children, or maybe family and friends. You may have talked about for a long period of time about how you want to move, how you want to relocate. You want to give yourself and your children opportunities and resources. You may have also been referred and told, hey, if you move here, there's better schooling. If you move here, there's this, there's that. And so you're finally taking that step. So you've been preparing for a long time. Okay. You've been nurturing this process of relocation. You've been nurturing this day, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, doing your research, Making sure the person that owns the home is actually the owner. Maybe I see someone paying off maybe debts or bills that you feel may get in the way of you um, transferring into this new neighborhood, or that may create some kind of stagnation. You've been saving, paying off bills, just doing all the things that needs to be done, research, looking into things, maybe looking into the schooling system. hmm Making sure maybe the expenses will meet your budget requirement. You could be someone that lives on a budget, very smart, very wise. You have a positive rapport or earth signs when it comes to your currency. And so I see you moving fast, moving very swiftly. As soon as you hear that you're approved, you're like, when can I move in? When can I get the key? You're very business oriented. You're very straightforward, very resourceful when it comes to handling your business. Okay. You felt that staying in your old neighborhood would give no opportunities with this tower energy. Earth signs, you feel that your children wouldn't have, they would have opportunity, but not as many, as well as yourself. There could be something that you are desiring in your life. And it's like you want to be closer. You want to be in this particular area, whether it's for schooling, it could be for employment. Maybe your job is closer to where you're moving to, and you won't have to travel far. These are things that you have been taking into consideration prior to moving. You want to make sure you move somewhere that had resources and somewhere that was not too far away from your employment, as well as the children's school if you are a parent, as well as do they have resources, what kind of benefits, okay, as well as financial budgeting. Does this move, does the monthly demands and requirement meets your budget? Yeah, with the Ten of Wands, maybe you are someone who you work hard, and maybe there was a far distance between the school and your employment. You could be someone who works full time, but you're also responsible for picking your children up and taking them to school. And it created a heavy burden for many of years. You've done this routine, getting up extra early, making sure you're ready, the children ready, picking them up from school, taking them to school, you getting to work, making sure you're on time, trying to beat traffic. Okay, there it is. So this neighborhood that you're moving to, it is nicer, very clean, beautiful. It is a gated community, but also it's closer to where you work. And somehow, some way, it's going to, maybe you plan on changing your children's school. It's just going to make your route, your daily travel route. It's going to make it easier for you. With judgment here, you may have received confirmation from spirit that it's time for you to relocate. You could have been expressing how tired and fatigued you are. You're grateful for your job. You love the home you left, but the distance was wearing you out. Okay. And so the final card that I have here, Earth Signs, is the Ten of Cups. So it looks like you'll have a great outcome in this move, a lot of harmony in this new neighborhood. It will take some time for you to get acclimated to the neighborhood organization, the requirements of the neighborhood. Maybe there's some kind of club or something that they require. It'll take a moment to adjust, but it looks like you and your family will be well in this new home. There will be harmony established. You will fit in and find your way just fine. Everything's going to work out fine for you and your family in this new neighborhood that you are so happy and excited about. Okay. So, congratulations. Okay. You did not even know that you were headed to this place in particular. You knew you were going to move and relocate, but this place in particular is somewhere you could not you could you would never have imagined that you would end up here. So maybe when you spoke to this realtor, they said, hey, I got a listing and this location was on that list. You applied and you were approved. So congratulations again. This concludes the read for the zodiac sign of all earth placements. Later.